Hello, dear student. Welcome to the bio class. We were dealing with chapter number 8, How do organisms reproduce? In this chapter, we have discussed in the last video that what are the changes taking place in an individual at its adolescence stage. Today we are going to discuss sexual reproduction in human being. So let us first discuss male reproductive system. Male reproductive system consists of portion which produce the germ cell and the portion that delivers the germ cell to the site of fertilization. The formation of the germ cells take place in the testes. You can see here in this figure. These testes are located outside the abdominal cavity or scrotum because sperm formation requires a low temperature than the normal body temperature. The sperms formed in testes are delivered through the vas deferens, which unite with a tube coming from the urinary bladder. Here in this picture you can see the tube that is called vas deferens, and it is connecting to the other organs, glands, that is seminal vesicle and prostate gland also. The urethra thus form a common passage for both the sperms and urine. Testes not only produce the male germ cell sperm but also produce the hormone called testosterone. Here in this picture you can see the seminal vesicle and prostate gland. These are called accessory sex gland. Their secretions make sperm transport easier, and their fluid also provide the nutrition. Now let us see the structure of the male germ cell, that is called sperm. The sperms are tiny bodies that consist of mainly genetic material and a long tail that help them to move towards the female germ. These sperms or male germ cell are formed in the testes. You can see here the sperm unicellular structure with a head, middle piece and a tail. Now let us understand the male reproductive system once again. The first part, testes. It is a pair of oval shaped organ we have seen in the figure, masked in a pouch called scrotum. They are responsible for the production of sperm and the male hormone testosterone. Scrotum. It is a sac-like organ that hangs below the penis and behind it. It is the house of the testes and maintains a temperature that is required for the production of sperm by it. Vas deferens. The sperm produced in the testes are stored in a tube called epididymis. Here the sperm get matured and pass to urethra through the muscular tube called vas deferens. Accessory glands includes the seminal vesicle and prostate gland. Their secretion forms the fluid called semen. Semen nourishes the sperm, increases the volume and help in lubrication. Penis. Penis is a cylindrical tube which serves as both reproductive organ as well as an excretory organ. It delivers sperms into the vagina during sexual intercourse. I hope now, with the help of this figure and explanation, the male reproductive organ is clear to you. Now, let us move to the next. Female reproductive system. It consists of a pair of ovaries. You can see here the yellow part encircled is the ovary. It produces and stores ovum in them. They also produce the female hormone called estrogen. The second part, as you can see here, is the long tube arising from the ovary called fallopian tube. This is the site of fertilization. They connect the ovaries with the uterus. The next organ is the uterus. As you can see here, the arrow marked. This is a site of development for the embryo. The lower part here is the vagina. It is a part which connects the cervix to the external female body part. It is the root for the penis during coitus as well as the fetus during delivery. The female germ cells or eggs are made in the ovaries. They are also responsible for the production of hormones like estrogen and progesterone. When a girl is born, the ovaries already contain thousands of immature eggs. On reaching puberty, some of these start maturing. One egg is produced every month by one of the ovaries. The egg is carried from the ovary to the womb through a thin oviduct or fallopian tube. So today in this video we had discussed the male reproductive system and the female reproductive system. Write the answers of the following question. Question number 1. Draw a well-labeled diagram of male reproductive system. Question number 2. Draw a well-labeled diagram of female reproductive system. Question number 3. What is the role of seminal vesicle and prostate gland? Question number 4. What are the functions performed by the testes in human beings? Question number 5. What are the functions performed by the ovaries in human beings? Question number 6. What are the advantages of sexual reproduction over asexual reproduction? Question number 7. How are modes for reproduction different in unicellular and multicellular organism? Question number 8. Name the organs in female reproductive system where fertilization take place. Question number 9. Explain the structure of sperm, that is, the male germ cell.